How is everybody doing this morning? This is Weird and Woo Woo, where I am weird and we get woo woo, okay? We'll pull some cards today. Coffee and tarot. Go ahead and whip out your coffee. I don't know why it looks this way. Hold on just a second. Like, why having the light there makes it look so redonkulous? I don't understand. But okie dokies. It makes it get pixelated and weird stuff, so. All right. Hey, Peter. So grab your coffee, tea, matcha, lemon water, whatever you got. Mine's a steaming. The only thing that I was getting is I put the title as right here, right now. Hey, Terry. Because it feels like somebody's wanting an answer right here, right now. Like tell me right now kind of thing. At least that's the way it felt, like with the right here, right now. You know what I mean? Because something didn't feel right with the immediate future, present moment. Like, I don't know. It was like right here, right now, which reminds me of the whole like yes or no ultimatum type of energy. In or out, that kind of situation, right? Like that. I don't know. There's just a edge to the statement, the energy. And so I was like, okay. I don't know why my hair does all that, but I haven't washed it, so it might be a little greasy. Sorry, ADD I catch stuff and I'm like, what is that? And I start going on tangents. And it feels a little bit like it's the energy of feeling like, when you're in a relationship, but I think this is broader than that. When you're in a relationship and like somehow the feeling of like somebody's not holding up their end of the bargain. And so you're like, look, you need to make a decision right here, right now. Yes or no, in or out, that kind of thing, right? But I don't think it's an in or out. It's a once and for all. Thank you. A once and for all. Just like give me the truth. You know how like when you're in sometimes you've been in a relationship and somebody like says all kinds of stuff, but there's nothing in their actions. There's nothing in this situation. Nothing backs that shit up, right? And I'm not saying this is a relationship. It's just the easiest thing to kind of like give as an analogy, okay? And so I'm like, okay. So it is the kind of thing like, look, like actions speak louder than words. You're not like whatever is being said or whatever is being insinuated is to like, the thing is like, I don't know. It just is that. And so I feel like somebody feels either duped or lied to or, you know what I mean? And just it's like either give me the fucking truth right now or get the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm tired of asking or I'm tired of being here. It feels cyclical. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of thing. That's why it feels like in or out, yes or no. Right here, right now. Like what is the truth kind of thing, right? Because somebody doesn't want to be back here again. Somebody doesn't want to be in this conversation ever again, is what it feels like. And this could be with spirit. This could be with a person. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it was like, it felt very just sharp. I was like, okay. So, yeah. And I'm not really sure where to, it's really hot. I got hot. It's hot. I don't want to burn my tongue. As always, make sure that you like the live if you stick around. Hold on. Okay, we're going to start off with Hermetic Tarot. Once and for all is the energy. Like once and for all. What the fuck? What is it? Once and for all. It does give the energy of I've been lied to up to this point. So, Like, just give it to me straight. Thank you. Once and for all, give it to me straight. I might have to change the title. Once and for all, give it to me straight. I need to remember that. Once and for all. Why does my hair always look so janky, guys? Oh my god. All I did was brush it, but you know, you can tell. You can tell I just woke up. You can tell. Alrighty. That's a lot. That's a lot of shuffling. Wow. It does give the energy of integrity. We have both the Justice card, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that shows up authentically, sincerely, genuinely, is transparent, you know, and just flat out integral. That's why it's a trustworthy action or trustworthy person or trustworthy offer or opportunity. You know, it has a sense of assuredness and security and, you know, that kind of thing. So there's a level of integrity with this. Same with Justice. It is all about the truth, being fair, balanced. Yeah, just flat out just. Like, it's like, be integral is what I want to say. The Star card. I get a feeling of spirit there, but it's odd. The you know, Justice is the give it to me straight. Show up in integrity. And then Spirit, like, because this is usually guidance from Spirit. So somebody asking Spirit to give it to me straight, like once and for all, just fucking give it to me straight. Let's see. Let's see where this goes. I think somebody's very guarded in regards to something, or in regards to spiritual guidance. They yesterday that was like the thick skin energy. Slight defensive take. Somebody's ready to just kind of like move forward in whatever direction that is going to be best for them. Like, they're just, wherever you're at, you feel is not the best energy, best place that you can be in life, is what I would say. And so this is a little bit like, because let me show you, we've got the 9 of Wands, where it's like, I am tired of constantly having to be on the defense, constantly having to feel on edge, on alert, on, I'm tired of having to this is, when I say on defense, it's almost like constantly having to plot and plan every little thing. Like, there's no moment of rest or relaxation in this type of energy. Your walls are up. you're in protection mode at all time. You're trying to figure, like, you may be on alert all the time trying to figure something out because there's always something going on, right? King of Wands is, I am sick and tired of this space. I want to, it's the whole idea of like the give it to me straight right here and right now, yes or no, is like, I want to know what I'm moving towards and just fucking focus on that and do it. Like there's a lot of momentum and drive behind this, and unwavering focus. And it's like, I need an answer because this is the energy that I'm in. And whatever you tell me tells me what the fuck I'm going to focus on and move towards. So it's just this energy of like, if this is a person, it's like, look, you need to let me know if you want to do this or not, whether it's like a partner for something or in a relationship. It's like, look, whatever you fucking tell me right fucking now, and whether it's the truth or not, determines exactly the trajectory that I'm going to go, because it ain't fucking here. Like, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to go. And if you're not, goodbye. Like, if you're not, I'm heading out. Six of Swords is wherever the fuck you're at is not good for you. This could be just a place in life. This could be like, I'm so sick and tired of working. Like, you could be like trying so very hard to do something career-wise or dream-wise. And you're like, look, if this shit ain't popping off right fucking now, you need to fucking let me know, because this shit show is not okay with me. I have finally hit my wall and I'm about to move on. So whatever you tell me in this moment is going to color. But let me tell you what, whatever path I choose, I'm fucking out of here. I'm done. I am done with this shit. Like, I'm going to go find my happiness, my peace. But they're showing me, though, usually in the Six of Swords, there's like a person that's kind of like managing the boat, you know, in and of itself. And so that's usually considered spirit, like spirit helping you navigate towards that. And so this may be a conversation with spirit. It's like, look, whatever you tell me right now is going to help. I don't even think help. It's just that it's going to determine, like, I feel fed up, but also a large sense of resolve. Like a willingness to drop something on its ass or a person on their ass. Like, done. But you're ready for a transition, you're ready for a change, and you're ready to go. So, and it's like there's a fire in you, right? King of Wands, he's the Chariot of Fire. It's like literally so. Oh my god, my hair, and like it's greasy and everything, whatever. Literally, he's a Chariot of Fire. Like the level of steam you have behind you, like the resolve, and you're not fucking playing. I have every belief that at this point you have finally hit that wall, and it's like, you want the truth, you want whatever is going to give back to you. You're sick and tired. Again, situation, place, person, doesn't matter. I am sick and tired of shit being out of balance. I am sick and tired of not receiving and having having a reciprocal relationship with the world that's around me. I am sick and fucking tired of this shit. With a sword that usually is associated with the Justice card, you cutting some shit loose. The stuff that holds you back, that keeps you out of balance, you're done. You're fucking done. I want to know. Oh, okay. So the Knight of Pentacles says Lord of Fertile Land. Wherever you're that's what you want. That's what your desire is. Like something about where you're at is like barren. It could be a point in life. It could be, again, just spread it however, but you're just fucking done. And it's like, once and for all, fucking answer me. Because even if I feel like this is like, like even in a relationship, if a person hems and haws, no answer is a fucking answer. Because if you can't tell me anything about this, it's gone. Done. Thank you. So it's one of those things where it's like, like, seriously, you're going to get your answer one way or the other. What is this about? Do you care to give any more specifics? Secret Tarot. Like someone's on the cusp or verge, as they call it, of like an absolute. That's where the ultimatum kind of feel like the ultimatum energy feels like it's coming from. There's an absolute. Somebody's on the verge of an absolute. This is just a general read. This is Coffee and Tarot. As a reminder, though, guys, if anybody's needing a personal reading, you can get that on my website. So you can book one with me on my website. Because I know that I sporadically do the live tarot readings. So I'm not always available, and some people need an answer. You know what I mean? Like they can't wait for that, or they may not even get it when I do it because they miss me or anything like, you know, they miss the live or something like that. So just a reminder. All right. So we got the backdrop to this. So what is the response? What's the response with the, because I literally feel like once you walk away from this reading, your mind is going to be made up. And I feel stubbornness where it's like, I don't care if thoughts of doubt, well, should I really enter your head? It's like your level of stubbornness is, you will see it fucking through. Whatever you choose when you walk away from this, you're going to see it through. They just said it's not even that so much like stubbornness as you know your worth. Because we it's funny. We've got the Queen of Wands. She has confidence in herself. She has self-respect, self-worth, self-love, which is echoed here because the Ace of Cups is the cup in the tarot deck that reflects self-love, your cup being full for yourself. And some situation or circumstance is requiring you to not, it's like to forsake that. It's the idea notion that we are at the Two of Swords, and it's like, which of these truths, which of these choices or options require you to forsake the self, an aspect of the self. And it could be, when I say that, it's like, it requires me to lower my self-respect or self-love, because I end up, you know, like, valuing somebody else's situation, you know, desires over my own. You know, like it's like, and you're at that place. You're like, it's not so much the former as it is. It's not stubborn. It is. Although I think your stubborn streak, like, can help you in this situation, but it is about fucking self-respect and self-love. Like, I won't fucking do this anymore. And it's funny because there's also this air of speaking to spirit. But yet spirit also guiding you after you make your decision. Because we've got the Six of Swords and the Star card. The Six of Swords under the Star card over here. And a star card is all about being guided home. It is the level of your inner compass, your North Star, that's guiding you where you need to go, which would be your inner divinity, you know what I'm saying? But it is also the idea and notion of being on the right path and spirit guiding you to that and helping you in any transitions, Six of Swords, to achieve that. So it's like, look, what you say helps me to make my fucking decision. Or what you don't say helps me make my decision. And yet spirit's still by your side even after you make the decision. Because it helps you get in alignment. It's like, if there were any opposing, if there's an aspect of you that's like, no, but what about this? And then the other aspect, yeah, but what about this? And it's like you were of two minds. You were in two places about something. Something about today, you being like, you're the two aspects being in alignment. Your human wanted one thing, your soul wants another. Something about the answer today, they get on board with one another. So whatever you do choose to go after, you will with gusto, King of Wands, with a lot of force. You will put all your energy behind it. You will not, I feel like you've been feeling piecemealed out. You know, when you try to hold out hope or faith for one thing and the other, like you're trying to manage a career and make it successful, but also stay in a relationship or a marriage. And it's kind of like the idea or notion of, look, it's taking a toll on me to try and make sure that this is happy, but also that I can do something with my career. I've put things in my career on hold. And if you ain't fucking in this, then I'm gone. Why would I do that? Like, why would I need to know if I can be all in on something. And somehow whatever response comes through today, because you're tired of that. The King of Wands is always all in. Always all in. And you don't want to waste your time, energy, investment, focus on land that's not fertile. So something about, I think this is where you work. See, they're facing opposite direction. You can't move anywhere when you're trying to hold on to two things that seem to be going in opposing directions. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to whittle this down. But in doing so, you almost ensure success. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, where it's a lot. It's the barren land. The Five of Pentacles is the space where I'm not getting what it is that I need. I'm not getting anything from the circumstance or situation as it is. And I'm ready to receive. So I'm about to take some action to ensure that it's my turn, my time. The Three of Wands is the ships coming in. It's the same thing as the Justice card, the just, karmic rewards. What I know there's more to that. What do you want to say about that? Like you're tired of being without, you're tired of being in lack, and whatever situation this is doing where you feel like you have to appease multiple situations and yet getting nowhere with it. It's like, look, I'm about to drop some shit. It's either a person, situations, hobbies, like, I don't know, something, a locate, like I'm gonna drop it on its ass. I'm done. Yeah, my time to receive. And I'm not gonna put my energy anywhere. They're just reiterating, like, too many irons in the fire, like too many being spread thin, too many competing goals. And so you're spreading yourself through different, and I feel like it's not just like, oh, I'm trying to do 5 different jobs at once. It's not just that. It's like even people. It's like, you know what? The demand of being a parent with having a job and making money and, keeping up with household chores on top of then trying to make something like a dream to come true kind of thing. Like you're like, I can't do all of that. I'm going fucking nowhere. So that's done. All it does is create chaos in your life and you're just fucking done. I have seen, there are a lot of stories that I have been coming across where women who are traditionally in the United States, the single parent household, doing the majority of everything while the other parent gets to do things occasionally. And the mother finally hits a wall and she's like, I can't fucking do it all on my own. And the other parent will be like bitching and complaining about all the things. Well, how come you're not doing this? And it's like they go, you know what? You can take care of the kids, and I will visit them periodically. They get called on their fucking bluff, and they're like, I am carrying too much, and I cannot be successful in this. The way that it is set up, I lack the support. It's just too many things demanding me. And it's funny when that happens, when the opposite parent has to take on the role and then they get really pissy and upset because they don't ever have any fucking help. It's like, no, now I get to go have fun. I'll pay the child support, and now I get to go and thrive in some of the things that I couldn't because my energy and attention went other places. I get to be the fun parent. I'll go out and have all the fun with the kids, none of the responsibility. It's a trend that's happening right now. It's not a trend. It's on the uptick is what I want to say in the United States. And men finding out the level of difficulty. Like, are you going to help me or not? Because if not, these kids are coming to you. Are you going to, it's that type of energy. I got too much. I can't do it. I am trying to keep food on the table. I have a regular job. If this hobby here is not going to kick off, then I'm dropping it. Like I wanted to start this as a job, and have my own business. But if it doesn't kick off, I'm done. It's too much. I can't anymore. This is 2 5s is the idea or energy of something's got to give. And it feels as if somebody feels duped, like believing that somehow something was going to change and it never did. And it's like, look, now or never. Now or never. Devil. Why is this one out here? You just don't want to buy into bullshit and illusion anymore. That's what it is. You're tired of being fed or believing in some kind of false narrative. They're reminding me of the card that's in Madame Medora's where it says, imagination clouds your judgment. Like, I am tired of not seeing things clearly. I want to know what the truth is. I'm tired of believing falsities and feeling drug along. So what's going to happen with this? What is your response, Spirit? Knights and Tarot. Mind you, no response, like not addressing it, is still answering it, Spirit. So if you don't come right out and say it, that's still going to answer it for somebody. So now they're giving me a different story with the cards. We've got the Justice, which is things are going to be brought into balance. Something lasting, secure, and trustworthy is coming in. Spirit is guiding you and it towards one another. Nine of Wands is I need you to be strong enough and to stick through this. You need to be unwavering, like the like the King of Wands, until things get to that position, get better. I don't think that's going to fly, Spirit. That's going to be somebody's big fat fucking nope. The idea is if you will just sit tight, it's coming to you. This is the Queen of Wands. Stand your ground. Stay firm in what you believe. Six of Wands, there will be success after this hard phase. Six of Cups, there will be a return to joy. Things will get better. You will cross that threshold. This is Spirit saying they want you to put your all in holding out and waiting for this thing. Like staying committed to whatever it is that you feel like you're ready to drop. I just don't feel like the waiting game is in your purview. That's where I feel like the ultimatum energy is coming from. Like either this happens or I'm fucking gone. Either it's like even like in a relationship, either this changes right this fucking minute, or I know what I need to do next. I don't think it doesn't feel like they're not willing to do that. Yeah, I don't think this is literally saying it. The Four of Pentacles, that is that stubborn energy of digging your heels in. Two of Pentacles is waiting for that next step. You're not willing. You're like, I'm not going to take that next step. I'm not waiting for the next step. I'm not waiting for the next thing to reveal itself. I'm about to switch. Two of Pentacles, I'm about to switch paths. Like I'm gonna step onto that other path now. Four of Cups, like it's not taking the cup. It's the apathy card. Like being so like you've hit the brick wall. You've hit the brick wall, and you're ready to cut it out and have a massive change. You're like, nope, doing a 180. Knight of Swords, cutting something loose. That's what I'm saying. So, what is your response, Spirit, to that? Like just. Sometimes when you're in a relationship and the other, like I said, no answer is an answer. And like you lay something out and it's like the other person is just like, and no matter how painful it is, there's a level of resolve that happens within you. You're like, okay. And you just walk away peacefully. That's the energy that I'm feeling. But it is you turning your back on something. You're not going to leave me in confusion anymore. You're not going to leave me in the dark. Seven of Cups. In the not knowing. You're in this stagnation of not understanding which one's for me, what's for me, the level of confusion and fogginess and stagnancy that occurs because of that, you're like, mm-mm. It's like you're stopping yourself. You're going to put your foot down. Eight of Swords, self-imposed entrapment. Yeah, no, you're just not. I just don't know how to say it other than that. Like, the energy is massive. And the lack of clarity has you wanting to back the fuck out of something. It's the idea and notion of being promised something. Again, I'm going to use relationships again, and never seeing it. Like, it's just words. It's empty promises. Never seeing evidence of it in your reality. Actions speak louder than words. And you just, the places where it puts you in your mind, and when you're left in the dark like that, to that level of confusion of I'm saying one thing and doing another, and what it does to me mentally is not fucking okay. Like, over here questioning myself, questioning, am I stupid for this? Am I, you know what I mean? Like, it impacts, you're not standing in your power. You're not upholding your boundaries, your worth. And this is true, whether it's with a human or spirit. Like I didn't get down this road of healing only to get to a place of still being in the codependent energy with spirit. Like, that's not fucking happening. The level of compromise you have to make with your self-worth to tolerate this. But then we have the World card, the Justice, and the Ten of Cups. Bringing this shit to an end, World card. Attaining balance and a sense of integrity within yourself, Justice card, to find happiness again. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. I know my worth. New era elements. It's almost like going into a situation knowing the answer you're going to get, though. Whether it's at a boss, like going into your boss's office and saying, "This shit's changing now." But you've got to take that stand. You face it head on, so that it's undeniable to you. You get the answer one way or the other, either through the answer or the omission of something. To witness the gaslighting, the manipulation. Like, you just hit the wall. And if this is what you got to do to move in a manner that honors you, so fucking be it, is what I would say. I think whatever you're holding on to that has been pulling you, that creates the dynamic where you're being pulled in so many directions, is the same thing that prevents you from being able to live in that childlike energy. Prevents you from being able to move forward, seeing things in a positive light. We got the Six of Cups here. It's like holding on to this thing because of some sense of illusion or false promise holds you in a perpetual state of lack and prevents you from being able to enjoy life again. And that's what you're sick and tired of. You're so sick and tired of not being able to breathe. Tell me about the moon. Because you feel guided to choose whatever path allows you to allow this back into your life. That's the brick wall. The joy, contentment, rose-tinted glasses, optimism. You're sick and tired of the heavy load. Your freedom, Nine of Pentacles, your freedom comes from dropping this, dropping anything that keeps you out of this energy, the Six of Cups, this childlike wonder and pleasure and enjoying the little things of life. You feel instinctually. I was like, okay, explain the moon. High Priestess, Star card. So even the Star card up here is your own inner compass is saying it's time. That is the compass that you're using. Almost as if will they be able to enter into the Six of Cups by leaving this behind? By accepting the answer? We've got the Ten of Cups coming back out again. Moving towards a different trajectory is strictly going to be a intuitive choice. And it strictly has to be whatever you feel will replenish you, because we've got the 9, whatever is going to alleviate the stress and anxiety for you and the sense of defeat. And I think that they keep singing a song, Go Your Own Way. And I think it's always meant to have been that way, which is why frequently you get very vague answers, I want to say. You ever been in a relationship where it's like somebody wants you to pull the trigger, somebody wants everything is based upon what you want and desire, but it's really not? Like those conversations go in circles and it's like, well, just whatever you want. Like they're not really in it, and they're not really like, it really is your decision. It really is your decision. Do you want something that doesn't choose you? It's the idea of knowing the potentialities, like kind of being able to see the potentiality of things with the different timelines as a high priestess, but still following what you feel guided by knowing this. And I think that's what you're asking. But Spirit, that's what they're asking. They're saying, is it coming? Is it here? Is it a yes or no? Is it a yes or no? I don't know what your question is. Is it a yes or no? It is a no. Three swords. I will say it feels as if you have to ask Spirit, then it's going to be an automatic no. Because if you're, as much as you're asking something else, it needs to be all in, and you feel like it's not, same for you. If you're not already all in, if you've got to ask, it's a no. And you do have to honor you. It does feel a little gaslighty, I'm going to be honest with you. The idea and notion, it's like where it gets turned back around on you, even though you have showed up in integrity and intent in something, and you've held your own, and you feel like you were being lied to, or you feel like everything's been an illusion. Feels a little gaslighted to me, Spirit, to sit there and turn around to somebody else like, well, if you've got it, then it's a no. But I would say you need to go the direction that firmly plants you in your power. Period, point blank. What? Terry, shut up. Terry, do shit. You ding dong. Okay. That was such a, well, I don't want to say morbid reading. We could always ask if there's anything positive or beneficial. Hey, Kelsey. We'll pull in another reading. So that one was, I'm going to have to reword that title too. That one was right here, right now. An ultimatum. I don't know, something to that effect. I said it at the beginning. How's the babies? Are they doing good? All right, let's check in and see if there's something else we can get. Because good Lord, that was some heavy shit. That was heavy. Y'all, I might be getting old because once upon a time, this was the only one. I swear to you, this was the only one where like farther away it gets blurry. And now I'm trying to do it. Like I keep going. Like, am I seeing things? Like I feel like I'm not. Like everything's a little fuzzy, and maybe it's me and not the camera. Babies are good. Oh. Oh, they're good. They're good. They're in school. Micah's doing really good. He's running. He's a runner. He's a track star. And like Tobias has hit this stage where by all means he's mommy's little man. He still, loves the little cuddle, like still in his little kid snuggle up, all that kind of stuff. But he'd be saying stuff. And I'm like, well, how do you know what that means? And like he'd be talking adult like overnight. His conceptual thinking and being able to articulate, I'm like, where is my baby at? For those that know, my oldest is 20 or about to turn 20, and my youngest is 7. I spread them out. I spread them out. Let me tell you. Okay. Not yet. Okay, guys. It definitely might be a different reading. I'm just saying. All right. Somebody's going to have something transpire in their life that they are just like, I'm not interested in. Because I saw it, first card, I was like, no. Right? Because the first thing that came to it, it was a Hierophant. And the first thing that came out, a commitment. I was like, and I felt like that energy wasn't right. Then out pops the fucking 2 of Cups. Let me just tell you. I was like, what the? And then the 7 of Pentacles. Like, somebody's got something in love popping off. Something that might have been not happening for quite some time is suddenly going to happen out of nowhere, like seemingly nowhere. You know what I mean? 7 of Pentacles is like, you think like it's like nothing's going to happen, and then it does. But apparently, the way that I treated that, it was like, no. Like this feels like somebody who has heard other tarot readers talk about love, and you literally scroll on like you've got zero intention, zero desire. Because that was like, nope. Like you shut that shit down real quick. I don't know, Terry. Because this person doesn't feel like they're wanting it. So I don't know. Curious. So here's that little green monster in your head that's like, oh no, that thing that just wants to like ruin it. I feel like saying it's about like, it's like about being brave to entertain this again. Because we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a brand new start, a brand new offer. And then we have a King of Pentacles. Like somebody must either see something negative always with something. And so it's like the inner narrative that wants to shut things down or wants to color something as ugh, no, not for me. That just has like that inner ego. You're gonna have to, okay. Tell me about this. Literally, these people are walking past a church that has the resources they need, and they're like, no. They're literally, that's what the story they're giving me. They're like, no. Like if there's something of, if it requires me to do this, then it's a no. Funny. Curious how we've got the Seven of Pentacles here, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, for this to be talking about love, and there'd be so many pentacles. Like the idea and notion that the way in which I achieve something, is this love or is this just, again, we did have, your Hierophant came out before, though. I can't deny that. I know there's been several readings where the Two of Cups is just about a soul connection, somebody that can help you. But I feel like somebody is somebody's real resistant to being open to an opportunity because they know that love's going to try and sneak in. Look at all of this. I think there's something to do with money where it's like, I want to go down a path, but Spirit's trying to tie in somebody like love. And you're like, no. Let's see if I'm correct. Well, there is something that Spirit's going to bring in, put on offer. Look at that. Bringing that Ace of Wands out from the sky like that. It's like the carrot that gets dangled in front of you. Oh, this is bullshit, Spirit. It's like, look, your financial opportunity. Look, something you do want. And they're going to sneak some love in. I know what you're trying to do. That's what it is. I know what you're trying to do. Or it's like, you're really career oriented and things like that right now. And like there's an, oh no. Oh, okay. So, that's fucking what the fuck. Remember I was reading like your opportunity is going to come through a person. Wouldn't it be just shit? Like, wouldn't you just be like, if somehow Spirit's like, I got you, I'm bringing you an opportunity, but it's through a love interest. And there's just some people who are like, I'm not mixing the two. Like, I don't want them touching one another. I don't want there to be this. And it's like, your financial freedom. You see, that gives the air of holding something hostage, Spirit. They think they're slick with it. Something just feels like it's a package deal. It's almost like, can you not do well in life if you don't take this? No, that's not what they're saying. But there's something real sweet about this opportunity that is somehow wrapped up into love. You just be fighting. You be like, Spirit's like, you want? And you just with like, you about to go to battle. You like, give me that. Like I just see you picking up your wand and whack with Spirit. Like no, like you is arguing the point. All I see is somebody like scrolling like on TikTok, and every time somebody, this is gonna be a love ring, whoop, fast. I don't give a shit. That ain't for me. It's almost as if you can be successful in whatever you want, but the thing you want the most is tied into something else. I wonder how much this is tied into the previous reading, because there was like, look, it either needs to happen or it doesn't. And Spirit's like, oh, it's going to happen if, and what if it's that the whole time, the reason it's taking so long is because there's an element of what's coming in that you're like, no, no. And so you about to walk away from something. I mean, I can't help, Spirit. I'm on their side. That feels a little manipulative. But it's like, they're like, I'm not stopping you from having an amazing life, but the dream way something could work out, or the dream path happening now, the quicker way to a dream path happening now, sure, let me introduce you to so-and-so. And you're like, So you're over here, maybe. This just feels a very different energy, right? It's much lighter, and it's a little like, you cheeky motherfucker. But it's like the idea of them saying, oh, you want it now? Because that's what the now or never felt like. They're like, look, if you want it now, you got to say yes to this. Ooh. That's why maybe it said no, because you say no. Why do I feel like this is like an episode of Gossip Girl? Like, this is soap opera-ish. The fuck? You're shitting me. What? Yeah, you're real quick to cut some shit off. I didn't know that was flipped. Queen of Wands. Oh, and on the bottom, the Judgment, because you won't say yes. You won't answer the call. You, no. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. The plot twist. But this could be completely different, though. No, you willing to walk away from shit. I told you. You're just like, fuck that shit. Spirit's like, sure. You're over here like, And Spirit's like, sure. And you're like, I'm a fucking mother. Over here with your wands and everything else like that. And you just cut it off. Cut it off real quick. Walk away from this shit. Fuck, never mind. Keep it yourself. I don't want it. Does it ever mean that you're not going to make it where you want to go? No. But the length of time it would take, it feels like to me, if you say no to this, it's going to be a lot longer, and the likelihood of you giving up on it increases. This is the detour. This is the quick route. Why? Why does this gotta be? Why does this gotta be it? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously, Spirit. Why? Why does this gotta be the route? What is so important about this person is what I want to, well, for some of you, soul family. Soul family, for real. Okay. I'm sorry, but in this instance, there's been plenty of readings where I'm like, it's not just love. I'm sorry, but this one has something to do with love. In this particular instance. And somebody's like, no. I'm trying to, and it's not somebody you're already with. It's not about saying no to somebody you're already with. So this is going to be some single people who are like aiming to stay single. Sorry, guys. All right, well, fucking, come on. I'm over here contemplating the tarot of sexual magic, but I'm not sure it's going to give me the answers I seek about the why. Why is it so important for this person to come in contact with you? Why isn't there a way to make this happen sooner without love being a part of the equation? What is so fucking important about that, Spirit? To open your heart. There are people who, like, for whoever this is, you are operating with you trying to keep your heart half closed, and it's impacting every area of your life. And that's not to say that you don't feel compassion or passion towards anything, but when you restrict the flow, the heart chakra is where we experience everything, which is the entire purpose of being here, to have the human experience simultaneously with the etheric, right? So think of your chakras. Anything from the lower chakras, the way in which you experience it is through the heart. Anything from up, your crown, your third eye, your throat is like whatever you connect, spiritual connections you have. It is experienced through the heart. If you start to close this off, you close off your experience. And this is pertinent to guiding you along this path. It's funny because we did have the Hierophant. I'm like, so couldn't, like, this doesn't, it feels very new. But I'm going to go on a limb and say this could be for somebody who is in a current relationship. Because Hierophant is a higher level commitment. It was the very first thing that came out with the Two of Cups, like a committed, that may have like been not really working or not taking off and not going where it could go because somebody's heart is closed off. So somebody could be in a relationship and it's like lacking the faith and allowing fear to dictate because, but if that's the case, you haven't really fully experienced that relationship to its fullest potential. That would be a person who's half in. Maybe not meaning to, but it's like not utterly being vulnerable. But someone needing to be both ways, whether you're in a relationship or not. Like there's a level of guardedness. There's something about having the sacred space to be able to be vulnerable fully vulnerable with somebody in your life, allowing you to open up fully, and it impacting how you interact with others, how you interact with life in and of itself, how you experience it. 6 of Cups. Okay. And that is a necessity. And so Spirit's trying to bring in the person that you can do that with, because we know damn good and well, even as close as we can get to a lot of people, for a lot of times, there's always a stop sign. I can go so many places with you, but I can't go there. I can be completely myself except right there. Don't show this aspect. Or at this time. Like, there's always a stop sign. And you need a safe space to feel vulnerable, to feel seen. And maybe the path you're trying to go will be difficult to find that. We do talk about people who go down the healing path and the spiritual path and how they lose a lot of connections because you go places other people are not willing. If people can't hold space for you, if people can't see you, and if you're consistently closed off to the world around you, that also has something to do with the path that you're going down, what it is that you want and desire. Okay. Right now I'm straight up fucking channeling. So Starman Tarot. It's like the antithesis. I don't know why they're saying that, to what it is that you want, to be in the state that you're in. And there's the safest possible way for you to be able to open up and unfurl is to provide somebody that can put a person in your life that can provide that can meet you there and can do that. And you can do that for yourself. That provides you a rich internal world. But to experience the world external to you, you need to be able to do that externally to you. Okay. So, yes, Terry, it goes back to saying yes. So it's a no because you say a no. Hence why it's your choice, your decision. It's always meant to have been your choice, your decision. Fuck. You just don't see how you cannot fathom, and you don't like how some of the things that you want and desire are so intricately entwined. And your level, and again, it is about the when something can be achieved, the win, because there's also having this person in your life would help you to remain committed to that. Because if your only focus in life is this trajectory, and it's subject to disappointments, and you don't have other places that you feel successful in your life, or that you feel, if that is your only focus, you're subjecting yourself to getting hurt a lot. Coming back to the choice, 2 of Pentacles. Your decision. Your decision. Your decision. 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Your decision. Your decision. Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. Are you at least open to the introduction, to the possibility, Page of Cups, to the potentiality of someone coming in and offering their cup? That you don't have to be totally sold. You just got to be open to the potentiality of. I want one more for that. Oh, we have the Judgment card with the Knight of Wands. And it's like, if you say yes, then that can happen very fast. Oof. We've got Judgment. Say yes. Because Spirit's the one calling this out. Spirit's the one asking now. Judgment. Spirit is calling it up. Knight of Wands, if you say yes, it'll happen fast. And whoever this is, you were not normally the person to be closed off. I want to say in a past life, you were so very much so open to this. But something has happened where you have said, I don't know, you don't want anybody to get that close to you again. You don't want to get close to somebody like that again. You don't want to open up to somebody like that. You don't want that. Oof. The speed at which shit turns around for you. Because whatever this new path is, you're going to need this type of support. You're going to need this very much so. I don't know what you're going for or what it's going to, kind of positions it's going to put you in, but you're going to need this person in your corner. It feels more like on a mental, emotional, spiritual level. It's not what you're capable of. It's Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So if that's not just flipping the script, I feel like Spirit's now going, my turn to ask you. Now or never. Yes or no. You in or you out? I mean, fuck, right? Like, oh, what the fuck? I bet you didn't have a fucking clue, because that still stands. Whatever you choose when you walk out from this is going to be the choice. I think you thought it was going to be something different. I don't think you saw this going this way. I fucking didn't. Alrighty. we'll flip real quick. So what say you? You in or you out? No wonder I kept getting like relationship scenarios in the beginning. Oof. Oof. Okay. All right. Oh, hope this message finds whoever it is meant for. And it's nice and early. Still got a whole day ahead of me. I'm going to go do some things. Hope everybody has a fantastic and wonderful day. And if you stayed for this reading, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out. It's a nice little energy exchange for me. Because I can't imagine not hitting the like button if you actually stayed and stuck around. So, alrighty, guys. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful day. And I will see you later this week.